No, it's gonna be the aftermath of the chicken for 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be one of those chicken salad gimmicks.
I've definitely tasted your chicken before.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's that powerful, huh?
Bert, you all right? Did you have a brain fart?
No, there's some issues I've been dealing with tonight's broadcast. So I've been trying to fix that as well as trying to host a show and all that jazz.
Jazz,
So,
you got is that a PlayStation controller?
huh?
Well, that bitch is so lit up, all like bright and shit.
Yeah, as soon as we get off, I'm gonna jump on FIFA. Try to whoop some ass.
On what?
FIFA, man. I'm gonna get on FIFA NBA 2K today.
Oh, we are still on live.
Maybe one more drink after the show.
I don't know. I've been sort of sipping on the only drink that I probably had right now, which is right here. I'm putting it in front of the camera right now. It's the
Ain't
Angry
nobody gonna
Orchard.
see your shit.
What?
Ain't nobody gonna see your shit.
They're gonna
We
see
can't
it.
even see you.
I know because
can't
I
even
haven't
see
got
you,
that
you fucking-
But you
far.
just put. Did he just say it's put into the camera?
I put it
Yeah.
to the camera. Yeah.
Man,
For
show
who?
your face, man.
No, I'm
got-
talking about the camera on the normal show camera that we usually do.
I can't see a camera nowhere.
Well, that's because I haven't got that far yet. So,
Are
it's
you showing it on YouTube?
yeah, it's an Angry Orchard.
You're drinking an Angry Orchard?
Yeah.
What?
What's wrong with that?
I'm so glad you're not here right now.
You know what, man? You know what? We need to have a show soon because this is what's happening. This is what's going on.
Nah, man.
This is what I got in the bunker. What are you talking about?
Is that your shit? Like, man, are you gonna bring something to the like? Next,
I'm not
like,
drinking that.
You guys won't even touch it.
I don't
Oh,
like.
so-
I don't like apple. Let me say that first. I'm not an apple guy on drinks.
This doesn't
I'll-
really taste like apple though. It doesn't have
I'll
like an
suck
apple
some
taste
on
to it.
That anyway, I'm saying.
Like I'll go for a Jack Daniels all day long. You know what I mean? But this is what I had in the fridge in the bunker.
I can soak some thick ass pork chops in that Angry Orchard, and it'll probably be pretty good. But
So what is the problem with Angry Orchard? I mean, come on.
um,
What is the hold on? Let me ask you this. What is the biggest deal? Because you guys seem to be more bar patrons than I've probably.
I was gonna say like, I didn't like it. He just shitted on it.
Yeah, I know. He took a
The
really
only
big.
all right, Jazz. The only person that I've ever seen drink an Angry Orchard outside of a chick was G Rob.
So again, what's wrong with an Angry Orchard?
And actually, Jazz, G Rob's like drug of choice is an Angry Orchard. He loves those things.
So what's wrong with it? What I mean, you haven't answered my question.
G Rob, I answered your question.
That doesn't tell me anything.
He made it worse than the pork chops.
Yeah, I know. What does G Rob have to do with anything?
G Rob likes White Claws, man.
Okay.
I'll explain it to you when I see you.
Okay.
Because it's not for over the air.
It's not.
Yeah. G Rob likes Angry Orchards. He likes peach spritzers, any kind of mimosas,
I would have just left it alone.
that
Yeah.
kind of thing. We'll just leave it at that.
All right. I need you guys to pause for a moment and just check to see if we're still live because this program just sort of
Live on what? YouTube?
yeah. Because I don't know.
It just said 4 minutes ago. I just got another thing. Ah, dude, I'm cramping up like an old woman.
I don't know if we're live or not still
Oh, balls.
because this thing just sort of took a shit.
Who shit?
I think it's getting late anyway.
Yeah, just check your phones real quick and go to the channel and see what happens.
We were talking and it's silent right now.
It's silent right now.
Yeah.
Like there's no audio coming out.
Like I'm putting my phone up to the mic right now.
Oh no, we're still live.
I think it's getting late anyway.
Yeah, I still
Hey,
got you.
looking
It's
at
still, yeah, it's still live. Yeah, just this program gets hiccups every now and then. So,
We're talking about $1,000 dressing on my shit.
well, I mean, you're still like 4 days behind.
All right, never mind then.
So we were talking about the Angry Orchard and how you guys shit on my Angry Orchard. Which
I have taken a shit in an orchard before, so yeah.
I don't know why that the Angry Orchard has taken a shit. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm saying.
No, and I like mimosas too, Papa Smurf. Don't get me wrong, dude. It just been, yeah. I'm gonna figure out a way to explain this story.
Can you
Where, like,
Zabida it up, or do you think this person might be listening?
Like right now, they're not gonna. You can't figure that out. There's no way.
No, you wouldn't be able to figure it out right now.
No. We're gonna have it, man, because that whole thing, man. Jazz got to witness me and like G Rob get into some stuff, and
Okay.
but it's more of a drinking style.
Like
I like mimosas too. Don't get me wrong, dude. I'll have a mimosa.
Didn't you
But
say
I'm not
one
gonna
time
go to
you
the
went
bar.
to?
I'm not gonna go to the bar and order a White Claw or a fucking Angry Orchard like dry cider. Like,
Okay.
I don't know, man. It's just not my thing.
I mean, it doesn't have to be your thing.
Well, no, but there's other things that I don't like that this guy liked.
Like what?
So, so yeah. But ever since then, like Angry Orchards have been.
Let's go. Yeah, change topics.
Oh, so now it's a whole big whodunit.
Well, no, man. Actually, dude, I would like to do a pork tenderloin in the crock pot with some Angry Orchard.
Okay, let's see how that tastes.
I don't like seltzer drinks.
Well, this is not really a seltzer. It is not like a White Claw at all.
Carbonated. I don't like carbonated when it comes to like liquor. I don't like any
No,
type I don't like nothing else.
Yeah, those White Claws. I've never tasted a White Claw, but they sound horrible.
Seltzers are carbonated. None of that stuff. It's like a
This one's original blend, crisp apple, hard cider.
You can do that, Eisner.
Huh?
Either one, dude. I mean, no.
I can't. I don't like them. Like I teach they own. I'm not saying it's like a drink. Like I don't like them. Just personally, I don't like them.
I've drank like some real like homemade ciders of North Carolina and stuff, and even when you go to like Sierra Nevada or like the New Belgium brewery, had some of their ciders that they made that were like good, but it wasn't like something that I'd be like, I'm gonna have more than like a half of one of these.
Okay, so you wouldn't.
But I know plenty of people that will get shit-faced schlemiel, crash their boats into docks on White Claws.
Yeah, but you'd have to drink like a whole crap load of them, don't you?
I don't know, man. I don't know how strong they are. Like I can't imagine them being over like, excuse me, like 4. See, that I had like 5 hiccups in a row.
I don't know. I don't usually drink them. I don't pay attention to them. I don't really care for seltzer alcohol.
I loved New York seltzers back in the day.
Really?
Like those little bottles of like New York seltzer that you would get.
I know what you're
talking about. Flavors. Like I loved that shit. I wish I could still get those.
I don't know. Like, anything seltzer besides like soda just sounds horrible.
Well, I mean, I have a fucking seltzer with
like a tonic or something like that, you know.
A little scotch or even like a little gin or vodka. Like.
Do you put seltzer inside that?
Yeah.
Oof.
It's the same thing as tonic water, pretty much.
Yeah.
It gets bubbles and.
I just rather drink it straight. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, I don't know, dude. I'll fucking murder a gin and tonic.
Really?
Oh hell yeah! Like a real gin and tonic. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, like a real gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Look at that. There you go. Cheers.
Oh man, you got people making you drinks too?
Mm-hmm. I know you saw that blue can.
I saw the blue can.
Oh, somebody just stabbed me in the butt. Ooh, it hurt.
All right, so let's do this before before this thing goes south again. Let's wrap it up for a Tuesday night.
Yeah, man, that was fun.
It was fun. Thank you guys for joining the show. Thank you, Bad Papa Smurf, for calling in. Hopefully next Tuesday, if you guys are free and available and the coronavirus hasn't attacked you and you haven't turned into a zombie, we can join once again through the power of Skype and/or. Now there's another one that's called Zoom that seems to be a little bit better than Skype. We could probably try that if that works.
Yeah.
I don't know, that might be a little too much for Mark. So.
Don't be a zombie and don't be a fucking school lunch selling on an Amazon motherfucker.
Yeah, I heard about that where they were selling school lunches on eBay and stuff like that.
Dude, it's the worst, man. Like people were like,
well, they were getting lunches from one school and then turning around and selling them to online for I don't know how much of a price that they're selling it for.
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll fuck up a fucking lunchroom pizza, man. Like a Mexican pizza, but I'm not gonna pay like $10 for it.
I mean, I guess you got to do what you have to do to make money. I mean, you know.
Nah, fuck that. That was just motherfuckers pulling a scam.
You think so?
Like, there's a bunch of kids that need food, man.
That is true.
Like,
because I know they're going to be out for another 6 more months or something like that, or 6 more weeks.
They're not even doing man. School is done.
Yeah. For this year, 2020 is wrapped up because of Corona-19.
Yeah. So.
A bunch of dumb kids.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's more along the lines of a bunch of dumb people who are making this out to be more than what it has to be.
Everybody keeps saying that shit, man, until you fucking know somebody that dies from that shit.
Okay, but yeah, good point, and I thank you for that. But then also look at it this way: what I've been telling people when we have this conversation is that, or suggesting to people, what's that?
Nothing.
Is that you have to look at it of a case by case basis. You know, like what is the patient history? You know, what do they live in? What do they take? What do they drink? What do they eat? You know, what is their life about? You know,
yeah, but there's plenty of people that have been straight up healthy ass motherfuckers that got it and got fucked up.
But also, there's been people who have died on like theme park rides that have been healthy too, but they open them up and they found out they have like cardiovascular disease and not even know it.
Yeah, but
so I mean you can't sit there and go, oh, woe is me and all this stuff and oh shit, we're gonna die when. You know, it's nothing more than just a normal flu. Like when the flu,
sucking on my titties
when
like you wanted me, calling me, call me peaches all the time. My pussy is fine.
You know, when the flu comes out every year, people die from that, but they don't go, oh shit, we're all gonna die and let's shut down the government.
Yes, they don't shut down the government, but they'll goddamn sure be like, yes, we're all gonna die. Everybody needs to go.
No, it's not like this, man. There's been like 90-year-old people that have had coronavirus and they survived and they're telling their story around. You know, so that's all
a goddamn liar on YouTube. That's Justin Bieber on YouTube.
Whatever. I mean, it's just people who are making this out to be more than what it has to be. You know, and I mean, it's good to be concerned, you know, and stuff like that. But when you sit there and make it to where it's like for example, if you're in a store and there's supposed to be like a 6-foot distance between everybody, right? And you sit there and you don't move because you don't want to violate that 6-foot rule, even though there's enough room for you to get around and your shopping cart, that's a problem. That's panic, you know. Because
you shouldn't be going to Walmart in the first place right now.
Well, regardless of where you go, I mean, because you still have to go to places anyways, you know. So regardless of where you go, you know, I kind of tell people or suggest to people to look at it this way. It's like a ship going through the channel of where like Harbor Island and Davis Island is, right there, right? Like a big ship.
Yeah.
So if in the front of the ship is where the water breaks in half because of the ship, the bottom part of the ship, right? What is the front part of the ship called? Is it the bow, right?
Bow.
Okay, so the bow breaks the water, right? And the wake from the ship, like that's the coronavirus right there. So the wake of the ship is everybody that has getting it, has got it, is getting it, cases being revealed, blah, 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 right? So now all these cases that are in line to come about in this time of whatever time we're living in, those are the cases that are just now coming out because the ship has already passed. The coronavirus has probably already passed us. You know, they even said the other day that DeSantis has said no idea of where this coronavirus is. You know, even Trump has said that we don't have definitive proof of where exactly it's at. So it could be in the Netherlands for all we know, and we're just seeing the aftermath, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
That's what I get. I'm drunk. That's it.
I get it.
So I don't know. I think that we're too panicky and we're all like, oh shit, we're going to die type of mentality. And I think everybody needs to chill out, smoke some weed, have a drink, and just relax.
Go to Sonic and get a burger and some tots.
That's right. Enjoy your time.
Well, I went outside to have a cigarette and go to sleep.
Well, I thank you guys for joining the show. Jazz, Mark the bartender, I appreciate it. Spending your Tuesday in your own bunkers and your own, places away from your families and stuff to do the show. Hopefully next Tuesday we'll be in the bar. If not, we'll be right here doing the same thing.
Yelling at my laptop.
Yelling at your laptop. Don't worry, buddy. I'll be over tomorrow to help you figure everything out. So,
you better text me first because I don't know what I'm doing. I might be hurt sleeping tomorrow.
Okay. I'll text you like 6 o'clock in the morning, so by the time I'm ready to go over there, you'll be able to read it.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
So, I just don't want to make you turn into Medusa for texting you at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Word.
So,
yeah, see you tomorrow, man.
All right, man. We'll catch you guys next week. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, buddy.
So, Bull and the Bartender Show, Bulls Radio Lounge, YouTube.com. Just search the show name. Join us next week. Don't forget, we might do a show from the guy who created Fine TV. That's an up-and-coming show that we're going on. We're in line for Michael from Charlie and Michael doing a show for Olympus Pools. And then Gaither, Blade, and Bling, we're in talks with him doing that as well. So a lot coming on the show, a lot doing the channel. So stay tuned. A lot more to see and hear and all that stuff as we make way for this new adventure that we're doing. And we can accept phone calls.
Right now.
You're on an adventure right now. Jazz, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Mark the bartender, thank you again, my friend. I appreciate it as well.
Yeah, bud.
So, all right, anything else from you guys?
I'm good. I'm going to bed.
All right. Take it easy. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, man.
I'm still alive, I still feel you. So many words I never told you. I'm still alive.